Hello!
Hello, AOS fans!
It's the agents of Gnarlwood.
And in this video, it's our first look at Gryselle's Arenai.
Yes, and we decided to dig out Morgwaeth again.
Morgwaeth versus Gryselle, kind of a battle of the...
Witch Elves.
Witch Elves, yes.
Which elves will win? We don't know.
We don't know, no. So
we will find out.
The Bladecoven don't get much love, I don't think. I think they're a bit brittle.
Yes.
So we thought they'd be quite a good choice from Arenai because they look a bit brittle too.
Yes. Although the Arenai, I mean, they all start with like double dodges and they've got the reduced damage on rolling dodges.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Well, we'll find out whether there's power creep. Yeah. We have had a practice game. It's pretty close. It pretty much came down to the last dice roll.
It was. If you hadn't rolled a crit, I think that would have been a win.
There's a surprise.
Yeah,
so you rolled a crit in your attack, but I rolled one too.
Yeah.
You don't need to know about that. But that was a good game.
We didn't record.
That was a good game. Hopefully, we get a bit of an insight into how these girls work for this new Underworlds warband.
Yep, so we have already set up the boards, we've rolled off, we've set up all the objectives as well. Everyone is placed and ready to rock and roll. So it's time.
We should say, before we get going, that this is an all rivals clash. So we're literally using the straight up decks from the Bladecoven and the Arenai.
Yeah, so make of that what you will about the power creep that may already be in place there. Yeah. I think, again, we did find in our previous game as well that they have some quite nice tactical cards as well, but yeah, we'll see how this game goes, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's round one, it's time to roll off. We both kept all our cards, didn't we? So
yeah, no, I've been my power cards in the end.
Okay, right, cool. Oh yes, you did, because you had like one rubbish power card and 3 upgrades.
Yeah, and
so
one really good one.
Oh, one crit.
So you do that crit, but I've already got that, so I just need something.
Yes, because you set up first.
Look at that.
You got something.
I got something.
Much something.
I'll let you go first.
Okay then. Right. Remember, boys and girls, read your objectives. And I will attack with
Vim and Vigour.
Vim and Vigour, both of those. I will attack with Thriala the Lash. Thriala. 1, 2 to there. And I will then attempt to stabberate you quite a bit.
That is Lethia.
Yep. I shall use her barbed wit first, which is a range 2, 3 sword, 1 damage attack. But it does have combo.
One crit. So I need a crit. I think I'm running 2 dice, so I only need one. No crits.
That's 1 damage.
1 damage. You could kill her then, presumably, if you've got to follow it up with the old combo.
So that is a critical hit.
It was.
So I score Ritual Performance. Score this immediately after a friendly fighter's attack if that attack action resulted in a critical hit. So I'll score that in a moment.
Arenai OP.
Yep. But before any of that, I'm going to use a Bladed Buckler, which is 1 hammer, 1 damage.
Keep moving.
Nothing. So I do score Ritual Performance for 1 glory already.
Bing, bing, bing.
And I've got 1 on the crit counter. I will then play nothing.
I will play Catechism of Murder.
Murder. What's that do?
I can choose 1 friendly fighter, and that fighter is inspired.
Inspired.
Now, I could inspire the nearly dead Lethia. That seems a bit silly.
Seems a little silly.
But it would mean if I got 2 successes, I could do the deal damage step twice and kill you, you see.
Oh, yeah.
So and then I said that, and then if I did that, then I could inspire somebody else.
Yeah.
But she's nearly dead.
And we're coming back to the main point here, which is nearly dead. Oh, and Thriala does inspire, I forgot as well, because she made an attack action as a reaction, which she did with a Bladed Buckler because of the combo. So she's uber easy to inspire.
She is. So I'm going to inspire Morgwaeth. I will attack with Lethia, I think. That's 3 swords and 1 damage. Oh, 1 sword.
1 damage.
Yells.
Right, so Thriala has double dodge. Oh, a dodge.
A dodge. Ping! Okay, well I will just push it that way.
Go-y. I'm going to play Spinning Flourish. Friendly fighters range 1 attacks do not have combo, but they do have scything.
Ow.
Anything for you?
No.
Okay, and then I will also then play Frenzied Speed, +2 move.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to play Paragon of the Arena onto Calexis the Silver Blur. Who's this one at the back here?
Okay.
So which means when she makes an attack, after the declare attack action step of this fighter's range 1 or 2 attack, I can either give them a guard token, give them +1 dice, or +1 damage.
So after the attack.
after the declare attack action
okay.
step.
Okay.
So as I now have scything in play, I'll be able to do that twice.
Ooh.
So on my second go, so she's got a move of 5 normally, so she's up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hello.
I'm going to cut you up if you don't mind.
Actually, I do. Now you mention it.
So I'm going to first give her +1 damage with her Paragon of the Arena to make her 2 damage. I'll have a go at Krissa.
Okay.
So it's 2 swords. Awesome.
And so it begins again.
So no successes whatsoever there. So then I will then move on to your boss lady, and I will again have +1 damage, please.
Okay.
Thank you, please. Oh, that was exactly the same roll. So I don't get to use her blur ability either. She does not get a very big house in the country, and that was the biggest waste of cards I think ever.
I find playing against you demoralising. I don't know. I mean, you must be like.
All I can say, it's a good thing I don't take things seriously, because I'd just be sobbing. I can't complain. I've got a glory.
That's true. Well, I suppose Morgwaeth is just going to have to hit you.
Yeah.
So that's my second, isn't it? So yeah, Morgwaeth's going to hit you. So it's 2 hammers with cleave.
Not the cleave matters.
I get single assists. Oh, have a crit. That's how you do it, Pete.
Oh, I should have done that. I see. So
it's 3 damage. So you need 2.
I need 2 dodges or a double crit.
Oh, double
crit and a
yeah,
dodge.
Double crit. Yeah.
Oh, that's an absolutely
Snake
terrible roll.
eyes.
So is that 3 damage?
She was rubbish anyway. If there was a crit in the attack roll, I'm going to play Carve a Rune. Reaction, play this during... I always forget this. Play this during a friendly fighter's range 1 or range 2 attack action that succeeds before dealing damage. If there was 1 or more crit in the attack roll, gain 1 spent glory point.
So you get 1 regular and 1 spent?
Yes.
I already forgot to count the crits, but I think you rolled a crit. 1 crit.
I did roll 1 crit. And I'm going to put Rapturous Defence on... That's Krissa, is it? On Krissa. It's +1 defence, basically.
Okay. You killed someone. Can you inspire someone?
I can. Yeah, I'm going to inspire Camis.
Okay, my third go then. I'm going to charge again with Retaria this time.
Retaria.
She's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. Because she's got a range of 2, 2 hammers, 2 damage. So 2 hammers.
And you're attacking.
Oh, 2 hammers. Yep.
Okay.
Giving Krissa a slap.
1 dodge. That's not enough. How much damage is that?
That's 2.
Oh, she's dead. Oh, glad I put that. Oh, I should have got an extra defence dice. Sorry.
Oh, all right. Okay.
No, I haven't. She's not inspired.
So I score 1 for killing her, and I score 1 for faultless display. Scores immediately after a friendly fighter's successful attack if the attack roll contained only successes, which it is.
Faultless display, that was, Pete. A faultless display.
Absolutely faultless. You could not fault it at all.
Does she inspire at all?
That's a good point. Yes, because that would have staggered you. No, because you're dead, so that doesn't stagger you.
Okay. Okay, so it's my third.
It is.
And she's got 2 wounds?
Yep, everyone's 2 except the boss.
Oh, I'll charge with Morgwaeth then. Let's dedicate this to Kane. So it's 2 hammers with cleave. Oh dear. Well dedicated.
Kane is like, I don't approve.
She's got blood in her eyes from the previous kill.
Yeah. I'm going to play Daring Flourish, which is a second flourish. It gives me -1 defence, but +1 dice to all friendly fighters range 1 and 2 attacks. My fourth go, then I will attack with the big lady herself, Gryselle. So she's moved 4,
Gryselle.
1, 2, 3, Grystles. Oh, Grystles. And she has 4 dice now instead of 3 because of Daring Flourish.
Farewell, Lethia. Oh, that's your drawing.
And this is also technically a scything attack because she's range 1. Not that she can hit anybody else.
Because you've got an objective.
No.
Okay.
No.
Just checking.
Just because I'm making sure I don't forget everything.
Fair enough.
So it's 4 swords, 2 damage.
4 swords. Wow. Well, I've only got 1 defence dice, so I'll get a single assist, which is nothing good to me. So Lethia has left earlier. She's Lethia.
So I get rid of both of my flourishes now. Because that was 3 damage. So I get glory, at least. But no crits at all. And she needs crits to inspire. She needs a critical hit.
So my fourth, got to turn one over. My fourth I'm going to charge with Camis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. So she's going to use her. She's got combo attack. She's going to use her barbed whip, which is 3 swords.
This is against Retaria, the entangled.
1 sword.
Okay, so dodges are needed. Nothing.
2 damage.
Ouch. Was she dead?
She's dead. Sorry about that.
That's a glory for you.
Not that sorry.
Sorry. Hashtag not sorry.
And I can kill somebody else. Inspire somebody else. An important difference.
No, I think it has to be killed.
I'll inspire Kyrie. So I've got 2 dead and 3 inspired. I'm up to 3. 3 plays 4. So I'm going to pop invigorated attack on Morgwaeth.
What's that do?
I'm not telling you. +1 dice. This fires attack actions while they're holding an objective.
Oh. I think that's it. Nothing for me.
Nothing for you. You went first.
On to the end round, the end phase. This has not been good for me. It's not been good for me at all.
Good for me.
I haven't scored anything. I'm going to get rid of Exultant Violence, which have 2 fighters inspired. I don't know if I'm going to have 2 fighters at the end of the next round, so...
It's pretty brutal, isn't it? It's 4 dead in one round.
And I'm going to keep my others. So I'm going to draw 4 power cards and 1 objective.
So I have scored something, I'm afraid. I've scored Triumphant Stance. Score this in an end phase if 1 friendly fighter is holding an objective and no other fighter is holding an objective.
2 glory.
2 glory.
Up to 5.
And I've scored Blessings of Cain. Score this in end phase if 2 or more surviving friendly fighters are inspired.
It's interesting. You've got. We have exactly the same card. It's exactly the same card.
Is it two fighters?
2 inspired fighters.
I'm going to get rid of Consecrate to Cain, which means if I take somebody out holding an objective out of action, that's a surge. But you never stand on it. The entire other game and this game, you haven't stood on an objective yet.
No.
So I'm going to get rid of that one. So I'm going to draw 3 new objectives and 4 new power cards. I think I'm going to keep that last one. Yeah, I'm going to keep that last one.
Okay. Time to roll. Oh, double crit.
I think you might be going first.
Maybe.
Oh, I got 3 swords. I beat your swords.
I will go first. And I think I'm just going to have to attack with the lady.
Attack with the lady?
The lady.
Are you scything or are you just...
No, just a regular attack.
Okay.
And I'll have a go at Kyrie there, snake lady. 3 swords, 2 damage. Need a crit, really.
There's one.
Crit, and that's
so you're
it.
attacking Kyrie. No crit. No. Nothing. So how much damage is that?
There are 3 damage.
Oh, you killed her.
I'm very sorry, I didn't mean to do that. 1 glories, 5. And I get a crit count.
I don't think I've got anything I could have done about that.
And she's inspired because that was a critical hit. When she inspires, she goes to 3 hammers instead of 3 swords. That's about it. Gets +1 move.
Okay.
In the power step, I'm going to... I'm not going to do anything actually right now.
Okay, I'm going to play Rune of Slaughter on Camis.
That doesn't sound
+1 damage to this
inviting.
range 1 and range 1 and range 2 attack actions for each crit in the attack roll.
Ouch. I am going to play Unquenchable Fervour. The next time a friendly fighter is dealt damage, I reduce the damage by 2 to a minimum of 1, and it persists until the end of the phase or until damage is reduced in this way.
Okay. And then I'm going to play Perfect Precision on... Well, I'm just going to play Perfect Precision. I can re-roll 1 attack dice in the attack roll of the first activation made by a friendly fighter in the next activation. So, I'm going to attack with Camis.
With Camis? Okay.
Yeah. 4 swords.
Yep.
First one, 2 damage. But I get +1 damage for each crit. So if I get 4 crits...
I mean, if you get 4 crits...
1 crit, and that's it.
So how much damage is that?
Well, that will be 3.
Okay. So, let me roll my dodges, see if I get any, or any crits. Nothing of nothing.
So that's 3 damage.
Yep.
But you take 2 off of it.
Yes, so I take 1 damage.
1. Okay. And then I can use her Buckler,
Buckler.
which is 2 swords.
How much damage?
2 damage. If I get a crit, then it's 3 damage.
Ouch.
1 sword.
Or do with the dodge. 1 dodge.
So that's another damage.
No, it's not a rod dodge. You got a sword.
Oh, sorry, I keep doing that. I keep focusing on your...
on the minus damage.
On your minus damage.
We do that with the Nurgle as well.
Yeah.
So, roll a shield. Oh, so you lose 1 damage. No, you've only got 1 success yourself.
Can I play this in between my... I forgot to play this one. Can I play it in between my successful attack action? Bloodbane Venom reaction. Play this after a friendly fighter's successful range 1 or 2 attack action. Roll 3 attack dice for each roll of a crit. The target of that attack action is dealt 1 damage.
Go on then, I'll let you.
1 crit.
So I take 1 more wound and then you miss the attack.
Yes.
Okay. That counts on the crit count, I think.
That's fair enough.
Okay, I'm going to play Paean of Slaughter. I can reroll 1 attack dice in the attack rolls for friendly fighters' attack actions in the next activation step. And then I'm going to play Star Performer onto Thriala, which means that when inspired, which she is, her attacks class swords and hammers as successes.
Nice. That didn't come out in the other game.
It did not. It's not a bad card, because normally that's kind of like for charges, but it's just... She has got to be inspired, but...
Yeah, that's a nice card.
She's also very easy to inspire.
Okay.
On my second go, I will charge with her. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
So how much damage can you do here? Can you kill
Not a lot.
No,
She's doing 2 damage and 1 damage a piece.
Okay, so yeah. Hopefully.
I can re-roll 1 attack
From my
dice
perspective,
for each.
hopefully you won't kill her.
Yeah,
From
so
your
she's
perspective...
got 2 wounds, has she?
Are you attacking her?
No, I'm just checking who's got how many wounds.
2 and 4.
Okay. I will have a go at your boss lady with Thriala. So 2 damage on this first one.
So that's 2 hits.
2 hits. Oh, I can re-roll 1.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah. 3 hits.
So I definitely need a crit, which I don't get.
So that's 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay.
And I'll use her bladed buckler onto, I can't remember her name, can never remember her name, Commiss, swinging Commiss. A crit.
So I do need another crit, which I get.
Oh, yeah. I will put Gore Drenched onto Thriala as well in the power step, which means that while she's next to somebody with a wound, she is on guard.
On guard! So I'm going to put Crimson Shard on Morgwaeth, which enables her to re-roll dice on range 1 and 2 attack actions. So I think I'm going to attack whoever that is.
Thriala.
Yeah.
With Morgwaeth.
I think that's the right. Because she's
You've got cleave.
3 hammers and cleave, yeah, so that's definitely the right.
Yeah, so I lose my shield.
And single assists. 2 single assists.
Oh, okay. So a crit will throw all of that out the window. Nothing.
No,
I don't
nothing
know how many times I've rolled shield double assist on my dodge roll.
Oh, so that's that.
On my defense roll. So you get a glory.
Yeah, and I've also score a swift sacrifice. Score this immediately when a friendly leader or Cairo makes a range 1 or 2 attack action that takes an enemy fighter out of action. There's 2 more.
Range 1 or 2 action, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 glory there. So you're up to 8 to my 5.
New objective.
For my third, I'm going to charge with Traxia, the Aegis, and she's going to go 1, 2, 3,
The Aegis.
4 to there. Yep, she's Aegis. She doesn't like ulting. It's ironic because she's she's probably like 160,000 years old herself. Right, so it's 3 hammers for her and 1 damage.
Oh, 1 damage. That isn't enough to kill her.
No, I know. But that is 1 hammer. It's a pretty lousy roll.
And that is nothing, no defence.
1 wound.
Okay, I'm going to charge Commiss onto there for my third.
Having a go at Traxia, the Aegis.
Yeah. So 3 swords through. 3 swords, 2 damage. Oh, it's a crit. So that's actually 3 damage now.
Ow!
Because of the +1 damage.
I really need 2 dodges at least, or a crit and a dodge or something. Oh, it's a dodge, so that's only 2
So only 2 damage. Well, that's good then, because that means I score perfect kill. Score this immediately when a friendly fighter's attack action deals exactly enough damage to take the fighter out of action. I didn't want to roll a crit, and you didn't. And then you, if I did, you didn't want to roll a dodge.
Oh dear.
So that's 2.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Nothing for me either. So my 4th go, I'll just draw a power card. Okay. 4th go.
4th, I'll attack with Morgwaeth.
Yep. This could be all over.
So it's 3 hammers.
Yeah. And with
cleave, and I can re-roll 1 as well. I won't.
I can't. You roll hammers, don't you? So she's dead.
Yeah. Well, that went rather well, didn't it?
So you get another glory for that. Oh, I should roll them because.
Oh, you might get a.
If I get double dodge.
Yeah.
If I get double dodge.
I'll only do 1 damage.
Yeah. Oh.
Double something. Double F all.
Right. There we go.
I don't know why you play games with me. I really don't.
This was the worst game for us to record as well. The other game was much closer.
It was really close. It went right down to the 3 rounds, right down to the wire.
There we go. Anyway, That was fun. So end phase, I went first.
You did.
So I've scored Bloody Show, which is for 2.
Okay.
Because each surviving enemy fighter has 1 or more wound counters.
I do.
So I do score that.
I do, yeah.
And I also think I've scored in Praise of Cain. Scoring end phase of each surviving fighter has 1 or more charge tokens and or 1 or more wound counters. So that's number 3.
Yes.
So 5 glory despite everyone being dead.
That's interesting. That makes them. I compared them off camera to Garrick's.
Yeah.
And that is kind of Garricky.
It's a bit Garricky. I'm going to get rid of the last one.
I think you might actually be winning at the end of this round.
No, I can't be because you're on 11. I'm on 10.
Oh, okay. I don't think you're going to be winning after the end of this round. So
I'm going to get rid of my last power card.
I've arranged.
I'll draw everything up, but I don't think it matters too much.
I scored Purposeful Strike. Score this in end phase of a friendly fighter with 1 or more charge tokens is holding an objective. There.
Yep.
And Daughters of the First Temple. Score this in end phase if 2 or more enemy fighters are out of action. I scored that one in spades.
Yes.
I'm going to, for what it's worth, I'm going to keep that objective. I'm going to throw away that power card. I'm going to draw 5 new power cards and 2 new objectives.
Given you're already up to 13,
yeah,
and I'm on 10,
and I could definitely score 3,
and I'm all dead, I think that's game.
It probably is. I could definitely score 3.
I can't score anything. The rest of the cards I have are all things. Well, most of my surge cards for a start. But they're all things around making attacks, stabbing up people, surviving charge, all that kind of stuff. So
I can score 4 because I can move on to those 2 objectives to score Proof of Devotion, score this in end phase if all enemy fighters are out of action. Oh, in fact, I score that anyway. I don't even need to move. Or your warband holds all the objectives in enemy territory. I can score that both ways, and I can score this in end phase if 1 or more surviving fighters has 1 or more wound tokens.
Yeah, and you could then just fish for another objective that you might score.
Yeah, I can't score either of the others. I can't score anything else. So I get 4 more.
17 to 10. Don't see that very often. Morgwaeth romping home to victory there. It was a very different game the first time round. There was a lot less insta-kills, I think.
Yeah, it's funny because I would have said your dice rolls were better in this game than they were in the other game, but they can't have been. Well, because you missed and missed and missed in the other game.
I did. Maybe it's just because you had better dice rolls here as well.
Maybe.
You killed people. I don't know whether I should have gone after... Because I didn't want to kill Camis, because I wanted her to have a wound.
Right.
And I wanted to make sure everyone was wounded, because Morgwaeth was already wounded by that point. And I wanted to try and make sure I was next to her, but then she ran away. That aside, I don't know whether I should have just gone after Morgwaeth to try and get the kill and have less fighters on the field. Because this is the problem you have with this warband. They've got cards in there which is like, put wounds on everybody. But when everyone's wounded, they're still 100% fighting efficiency.
Yeah.
So
I feel like when playing the Bladecoven, not that I have much experience playing them or against them, killing Camis is quite important because she actually does.
She can be quite brutal.
She does 3 damage, 2 damage, 3 swords, 2 damage, 2 swords, 2 damage. And I had that Rune of Slaughter on her as well, so every crit roll I got extra damage. She's really good.
I also didn't get any of my combo upgrades out.
No, you did in the other game. You comboed me a couple of times.
To be fair, we only played 2 rounds, but 2 of my combos are in the bottom here, and the other one was
because you actually scored 5 glory with 1 combo attack, didn't you? Because you killed 2 fighters and scored 3 objectives.
I scored 3 surges and killed 2 fighters in one go with I can't find her now. I think it might have been with Thriala.
Yeah.
I think Thriala is definitely one of your main fighters in this warband because she inspires when she makes an attack action as a reaction. Well, she has a combo attack and she has the bladed buckler, which is a reaction to make after a combo attack. So that's an instant inspiration there. The Gryselle's a bit tougher to inspire because she needs to make a critical success. Now she does have 3 dice.
So you have to crit. It relies on putting her in harm's way as well. Which I guess. All of these warbands have to be in harm's way.
And she has got the double dodge. Now, I don't know if I rolled any dodges in this game. My favourite combo.
You reduced the one which could score me an objective.
Oh yeah, that was great. My favourite combo seems to be shield double assist, which is like the least useful.
Quick, play Wormspat. We should play that against Wormspat.
Oh yeah.
And get you to play both sides. See what happens.
And not get a single success, and they'll all just die in droves. Retaria is interesting because she has to stagger an enemy, but if the enemy's killed, then they're not staggered. So she is a bit harder to inspire. Calixis, the Silvered Blur. She's the one with the blur attack, which is funky, but she absolutely fluffed it in this charge with the. She had multiple chances and fluffed it up. So
there's no other way.
There is no other way.
There's no other way. There's no other way.
I mean, it's interesting that we played 2 games. I won the first one by 1 glory. No, you won the first one. I would have.
Yeah. But if I hadn't rolled a crit, I scored 5 glory at the end.
Yeah.
I was on objectives for this proof of devotion and a couple and something else.
And this one you've won again, obviously, but by much larger margins. But I don't know. I don't feel like these gals are underpowered. I feel like they're more powerful than Morgwaeth, and they do a better job than Morgwaeth. But they require a little bit more finesse.
That's where we go wrong.
Yeah, their dodges. I think if you can roll dodges, then they'll be quite annoying to try and take out because you've always got to make sure you're throwing at least 3 damage.
It's only a 1 in 6 chance, isn't it? So it's not like worse bat attrition, and they've got so few wounds.
Yeah.
I mean, actually against other warbands, that ability would be almost useless because they're going to be doing
3 or 4 damage.
The chances you rolling 2 dodges is as likely as 2 crits.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, yeah. It's hard to tell if it's really useful or not. I can see it being really annoying once every now and then, where somebody like near the end of the game, I've just got to take the person up. I've only got a 2 damage fighter to attack them with.
Have they got any plus defense cards?
No, they have 1 card which gives them shields instead of dodges.
Right, okay.
And that's it. But they do have the card which reduces damage by 2 that I played.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
Which is quite nice.
Because I thought I had Gryselle, and you kind of
If you
got out of it.
If you hadn't have got that first round, or that if you hadn't killed her in that last attack, I had the card which heals you for 2 wounds when you make a successful attack. So if that had happened, I could have killed Morgwaeth and healed myself up to full straight away in the beginning of the 3rd round.
It would be a different thing, wouldn't it?
It's always that thing of it just being like on a single dice roll. I mean, your double crit hammer kind of put the full stop on the end there. But
I guess when you're playing either of these warbands, it's going to come down to the dice.
Yeah.
Because they make quite a lot of attacks, but they're really brittle. So if you miss and I hit, then you're done, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Be interesting to play them against Rippers.
Yeah, that could be.
I feel like Rippers would tear them to pieces, to be honest, but it would be interesting to see.
Possibly.
There'd be a lot of dice rolls in that game.
If you could get some combo upgrades out, they could start to tear them apart with just the sheer number of attacks they might get off. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
So there you go, Gryselle's Arenai versus...
Not the best showing off of them.
Not the best, but it's not often, I think, we have a new warband come on and win. I mean,
it takes a little while.
Greencrack's Loon Court, I don't think we've played again that they've won yet. No. So
not OP. New stuff, not OP.
No, I'm liking that, really. I'm liking just not having... I mean, like when Morgox came out, that was like...
Well, you played these girls and just crushed them into pieces.
Exactly. So it's nice to see a warband come out that's not just an instant win. I mean, granted, my dice maybe didn't help me so much, but...
We're interested to see how they play with the Rivals decks. We'll be doing that, or the other...
Tooth and Claw, I reckon. And possibly
this new one, the Beast one, maybe?
Yeah, they might...
Lots of supports for all those extra attacks. That could be interesting, because when you've got more attacks, like Rippers, isn't it? When you've got more attacks, the support...
It's just the number of dice you throw.
Are more significant.
I mean, in my case, that just means more chances not getting any crits or anything. But if you're averagely dice rolling, then, you could do a lot more damage with lots more ping attacks.
You're the sort of person who could, when Ripper had that combo which we succeeded on all dice rolls, you'd still fail. Yeah. Dice would just land on its corner.
Just cornerways up. I mean, we've never had this before. I've done it 16 times. I guess I'm just dead. So there you go. If you've got any questions or anything, do stick them in the description below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. All that jazz. So we'll see you soon.